Alright, welcome everyone back to Amateur Dota 2 League Season 8. They are still using the Season 7 ticket, and apologize for it. The players didn't know, this was the first time Pentum is playing, so they didn't know how to ticket the match. They hosted the lobby, but anyway, we will be in. This is game 2. Please be gentle to game 1. We will be back now with game 2. So the first banning phase, we will see Brute Mother being banned out as well. So, and the Omi Knight, interestingly, it's probably just something they don't like to deal with. And so we will see a lot of Shrek and the Undying now quickly being banned out. Alphonic had a sensational game on the Undying last match, and looks like Pentum will go with a Lina this time. So they will have a Lina mid. We'll see what else they look to pick up. Now, Please Be Gentle will be having the opportunity to have a double pick, and we'll see what they plan to do with it.
Reserve time.
It's interesting to see Alphonic playing on the off lane, so I'm not too sure where Chowser is going to be playing. And Legit Harry still sticks to his hot carry role. They have a stand-in in the form of BE Smoke. And he was the mid hero, and he played it pretty well. He didn't win the lane, but he had very good item progression, and once he got his Awkward Malevolence, he did a really good job with it. Oscar, on the other hand, decided to build into a BKB instead, and really didn't do well with the BKB. He didn't do much with the BKB, and the BKB really couldn't do much as well. Usually not the first item you want to build into. And we'll see 4GG and Shazadar on the support role. So Kalina, Bogaloo, and Arubin are not playing anymore. Oh well, Arubin's not playing anymore. Kalina and Bogaloo just can't find the time to play, so that's why the team disbanded, and now they reformed under Please Be Gentle. So, and now we will see a Bristleback being picked up. So the Dazzle into Bristleback pick, and that's a very powerful combo. So if only they left the Omi Knight for themselves, that would be a really scary combo to play into. We'll see how this goes now.
10 seconds remaining.
Shazadar. So
5 seconds remaining.
maybe a jungler again. Pentum's turn to pick, so
Reserve time.
we'll see whether the Bristleback will be going on the off lane solo, or maybe going on the safe lane. It would be pretty funny if you pick the Dazzle and then you let the Bristleback solo. You would probably, it's probably able to just 2-1-2 or maybe 1-1-3, put a aggressive tri lane on the off lane. Dazzle with a Bristleback can be very aggressive. If you want to be crazy enough, you could just go Bristleback Axe and Dazzle just to be super stupid, and it's probably gonna ruin your lane as well. And a Vengeful Spirit has been picked up by Pentum, probably for the negative armor and extra damage to deal with the Bristleback in general, but I'm not too sure whether that's gonna work out very well. But personally, if I was Please Be Gentle right now, I would be looking to ban out the Drow Ranger. Lina is a hero that works really well with Drow Ranger, simply because the extra damage gives her a lot, and she has a lot of attack speed. Clinks has been banned out by Pentum as well, and they Please Be Gentle will ban out the Silencer, and Pentum will look to ban something up right now. And I think Please Be Gentle must ban the Visage or the Drow. It's pretty obvious. Vengeful Spirit with the attack and aura and that armor reduction. The attack boost and armor reduction, you have a Lina.
5 seconds remaining.
And it's pretty obvious you must ban the Drow Ranger right now.
Reserve time.
Let's see whether they pay enough attention to realize that what is happening. And these are team players anyway, so
Dire team ban.
they're probably much better than I am. So they should probably realize that a ban on Drow Ranger is going to be essential right now. And we'll see how this goes. Whether they will ban it, they will not ban it. They will go for the ban on the anti-mage. And now it's open for Pentum to pick up Drow Visage, and I think that's going to be a very, very powerful lineup. Drow Visage with Vengeance Aura and the Lina on the side. They are gonna be very, very powerful in the mid game. And Please Be Gentle will actually pick up an Invoker. Well, Invoker is something that deals with the Drow Visage the lineup pretty well if they do go for the Drow Visage. Because simply Invoker can burst Vengeful Spirit, Lina, and Drow down very, very quickly if he gets there to begin with. Surprisingly, Pentum is not going for it. They're going for the Phantom Lancer. So they will not be going for the Drow Visage. So, but maybe because of the Invoker pickup. And now, actually, Please Be Gentle can go for the Drow Ranger as their carry. Because Dazzle's available. Dazzle hits pretty okay, and he hits pretty quick too. And Invoker obviously hits really, really well.
5 seconds remaining.
Or they could pick up the Earthshaker. They do lack the support, and having a defensive support like Dazzle, or just simply having another defensive, well, Earthshaker can be pretty offensive as well, and Earthshaker works pretty well with Bristleback as well. If you can trap someone there, he's probably dead against a Bristleback. So we'll see. And of course the Earthshaker does magical things with against the Phantom Lancer, and I really love it in pub games when people pick Phantom Lancer early game. You just get an Earthshaker regardless of how late the game goes. Your Echo Slam will just team wipe the opponent. And we'll see what Please Be Gentle will do with this. They're taking a lot of time considering their options right now. I'm really surprised Pentum did not went for the Drow. They have a lot of stunts and slow to control the Bristleback actually. And now a Jakiro's... It's funny you pick an X into a Jakiro. Not too sure whether that was the right idea, because Jakiro has Liquid Fire, which does a lot of damage to the axe and really, really annoys him.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So I'm not too sure I'm not too confident with Pentum's drafting so far.
10 seconds remaining.
The axe was questionable, I guess.
remaining.
Even the Phantom Lancer a little bit questionable. It's a very strong hero nonetheless. So the final ban will be in the form of a Tramp Protector. It looks like they're going for the pushing lineup.
10
Sort of the
seconds
pushing
remaining.
lineup. Well, just Jakiro actually, so not exactly
5
really a
seconds
pushing
remaining.
lineup anyway. And the final ban will be a Faceless Void, and that's quite understandable. The Faceless Void will be able to deal with the Lina, Vengeful Spirit, and potentially Phantom Lancer if he's able to catch him alone without any illusions. Ooh, so the final pick will be a Sven Protect. So, and a Storm Spirit being picked up by Pentum as their final pick. So that's a lot of ways to deal with the axe right now. I'm not too sure that he's gonna have a very good time. So we will see Beast Mode going on the Sven this time. Legit Harry on the Invoker. So anyway, we'll have a quick introduction here. Oscar will still be going mid, so this time we will be on a Storm Spirit instead. Uncle Coley on the support Vengeful Spirit, Ravos on the support Lina, Daven on the Phantom Lancer. I think it's a player change, or it was Domino's. It's either a player change or a name change, but we have a Daven on the PA. I noticed some of the spectators on Twitch TV were asking about a Daven, and this might be him, so he will be on the Phantom Lancer this time around. And we still have Antichrist on the offlane going on the Axe, and right now Legit Harry on the Invoker, probably going mid. Shahzada playing on the Dazzle, Beast Mode playing on the Sven, Alphonic on the offlane Bristleback. They are all going into the jungle right now, and 4GG on the Jakiro right behind, and they may walk into each other right now. And it could be a pretty bad start for Daven. And he does see Beast Mode right now. The Stormbolt connects on Uncle Coley, surprisingly, not the one they want to chase for. So a little bit of miscommunication from both teams, and they will be able to back away from that. So it looks like it will be one.
The battle begins.
It will be one rune each.
Well-gotten gains.
And Legit Harry will be the one that picks up the bottom rune, and the top rune actually goes the way of Antichrist. So just to give him a quick lead, and first wave will give him level 2. Extra gold to make sure he gets Tranquility as quick as possible as well. And so now the game begins.
No. Denied.
And it's very important for Axe, of course, to have the early level lead. And Axe actually does pretty well against melee supports, melee farmers. So I'm not too sure what was the decision there, and that was a little bit early for the pool. And it looks like it's going to be a stack, but the range creep might actually block the stack. Yes, the range creep will block the stack. And the core now connects on Beast Mode, and the speed will come in the Ice Puff, but really not too much. And they're going to drop a little bit of Poison Touch and Harassment right there, so Antichrist isn't exactly going to have a very nice time up top. The one thing Oscar is able to do is be just a little bit more aggressive, because he does see a Quas Wax Invoker instead of an Exhort Invoker. So he won't have that much magical damage. And Stormbolt not available, so will not be able to get that first blood. A lot of them taking a substantial amount of damage out of that actually. We'll see a Haste Rune. It's only level 3, so I don't think he will be able to do anything with it. And all he has is Cold Snap. May be able to... Actually no, Oscar has a border and will be able to just border himself up to max. And looks like he will be trying to... Okay, no, not gonna try to push it anymore than he should. So just take a right click and back away. Let's have a Haste Rune. Antichrist once again in a position where he is able to zone the support out quite a bit. Okay, all of them aren't actually doing well with levels. None of them have a level 2 yet. Jakiro, on the other hand, has picked up his level 2. So the Liquid Fire will help deal with the Axe a lot. And even with the Axe, Beast Mode is actually doing very well with farm. And 4GG on the back takes up his level 2, and I think Dazzle might has his level 2 already. And that's gonna be problematic for Axe. You have Liquid Fire to deal with, you have Shadow Grave to do, sorry, you have Shadow Wave to heal with, and then you have the Poison to deal with as well. And that's a lot of magic damage in general. Jerry throws up at EMP, trying to burn the mana of Oscar right there. But will not be able to do much, so Oscar is taking the slight lead right now. Harry will pick up his level 5. And looks like we have a dive right now. One more right click and first blood goes the way of Shahzada. And he's stealing a lot of last hits. Pub game rage right now. You stole my first blood, now you steal 2 creeps. Double damage is being picked up by Invoker. So this could potentially come up into something. And looks like he's not going to try to do it, but down bottom Alphonic goes down to the Vengeful Spirit. A 3-man gank right there. And Oscar will be able to pick up a bounty rune again. And it's going for the really quick threats. Actually not that quick. And Storm Spirit is getting close on his level 6 though. So we just want to harass him a little bit to make sure he won't be able to do much with his level. He does get a level 6 already right now and earn available on Shahzada as well. EMP and Cold Snap right now is the skill that he has. He could potentially drop the Cold Snap, switch into a Tornado and drop the EMP as well. That just depends on whether his finger is really that quick. We'll see. So EMP is being dropped out. Voltex used to pull him. The EMP will actually connect and the Cold Snap now available. But it doesn't look like he will be able to follow up with that. And that's about it. All the damage he's going to take. He's just going to take a little bit of harassment from each other. And that's about it. But no Tornado or anything to follow up from there. Axe is now diving into the neutral cram. The call will miss. Actually just connect on the creep, so there's that. Poison touch being thrown on him, level 1 only. He's level 4 right now, so he picks up a second level in Shadow Wave. Let's see where this goes right now. So it looks like it's pretty equal so far. The farming definitely slightly tilting towards the PBG. The bounty rune picked up by 4GG right now, so it looks like Oscar will miss out on his runes this time around. And he will be actually going back to base, I think. And Phantom Lancer isn't exactly doing very well down bottom. I'm not too sure why. It's pretty interesting. He's being zoned out a lot, and it looks like they're going to try to get a kill on Alphonic right now. The stun does connect on him. His face is on the wrong direction. The LSA will miss, and looks like Daven is going to dive this. But Ravos will finish it off with Dragon Slave, and Daven actually take a lot of damage out of that. And Invoker looks to pick this one off. Tornado and EMP is available. He may just throw it to the back of the tower right now. He is spotted out by the Radiant Ward though. It looks like legit Harry's gonna stay in this bottom lane and try to push this one out. And Alphonic might just dive the tower. Even is really low and does not actually have any regeneration available for either of those teams. And actually no, legit Harry is gonna rotate back. And 4GG is actually taking up a lot of experience in the middle, in the jungle. So he's heating up on his level 4 very soon. And Beast Mode continues to dominate the farming phase so far, doing really well. Getting a lot of last hits actually. And legit Harry with a lot of movement speed simply because of the crossback will be able to secure that one rune, and he may even make his way down to get the haste. So a little bit of slow from the Spirit Lance coming on Alphonic, but it looks like he's just going to be able to walk this one away. Uncle Colin not in position to get anything off. Haste Rune's actually still sitting bottom. No one's interested to go get it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification is being used to prevent the top tower from being moved too much. 4GG has TP down bottom right now to provide a little bit of support for Alphonic. And he is... looks like the Haste Rune will go the way of legit Harry.
Haste.
And the Haste now will walk into Antichrist, the core on him immediately. I don't think that's sufficient to deal with him though. And the Haste may now turn it around. He's still trying to keep sight of that. Legit Harry will take the longer road. He does have Haste Rune, so he will be able to make his way up here really quickly. And it looks like they're going to push this lane up and may look to fight. It will be a 3v3. Some Spirit is not rotating down yet. Haste Rune available on Legit Harry is now expired actually, and he is working towards a 4-star. Sven picks off the Lina up top, and the Antichrist now TPs in. Beast Mode takes a lot of damage from the tower, but Shadow Grave will keep him alive. And it's a 2 now left down at the bottom.
Dire's middle tower
So
is under
I
attack.
think they're gonna lose a lot of damage on health on the tower.
Oh, you fancy it now?
Actually,
do
they're
ya?
not gonna do it. They're just gonna rotate back mid. As if you're just gonna drop some liquid fire. He's gonna dodge it though. Use a lot of the rest of his mana to dodge it. And it looks like Oscar is going for the Orchid Malevolence this time around. And well, it's pretty good. It's still a very good item in this game. You have Invoker that requires to be silenced. You have Jakiro and Dazzle. Also, Alphonic is going to take a little bit of damage from both of them, but they are going to be able to back away from this. Not too much problem. Up top though, Antichrist gets calls up, gets slowed down a lot, and the poison is still ticking. No stun yet, so Beast Mode won't be able to reach that. Only level 1 poison, so not too much slow. Could have potentially dropped an urn actually, but no. Actually he TP's home, so he won't be able to
Radiant's
actually
top
get
tower
away
is
from
under
that.
attack.
Beast Mode uses God's Strength to just chip this tower down. It's like 180 damage. Not too much, still very early in the game. He does have Mount of Madness though, but did not have sufficient mana to trigger it. Now he does. But now there's no creeps left. Bravos will TP top, so looks like they're interested to defend this tower or at least prolong its life. And Daven continues to struggle with the last hits. He has 13 last hits and he has no items whatsoever. And he's actually doing worse than the PA in the last game. Whether or not they are the same player, I have no idea. And looks like they're going to be able to pick up an invisibility rune. No tornado available. Okay, a little bit late actually. Oscar used whatever mana he has left to dodge that though. He does have that. So invisibility rune available. And Alphonic takes up a lot of damage, but I'm not too sure whether he will be able to finish this one off. It's actually TPing away, and the Ice Path will be used to cancel the TP. And now Liquid Fire being dropped down on Uncle Collie just to annoy him actually.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And now Beast Mode actually got strength just in time, and Shadow Grave being used as well. Anti-Mage is going to get a lot, get stuns up as well. It looks like he's going to go down. One more right click, that would be sufficient. Ravas takes 2 hits from the tower, gets really low. LSA connects. One more right click would be enough. No Blink Dagger available on Sven yet. Beast Mode trying to get there, not able to get the animation off. And Lina will be able to make out of it alive. And didn't even have enough mana to actually throw out the Laguna Blade.
Radiant's top tower is
And
under attack.
somehow Beast Mode was able to get God Strength off before the core came out. And now the EMP will connect and will be dodged actually by Oscar. And the mid, once again, still very even. And I would actually say Storm Spirit is winning the lane, but once again, he's not doing much. It's 13 minutes. He has yet to gank. He has yet to attempt a gank on anyone. And Alphonic is zoning PL up a lot. Daven really not doing well at all, and every time he comes back in, he just gets pushed back out of the lane. He gets 18 kills. Storm Spirit really needs to start helping his carries out. He is not doing anything. He's just staying in lane. That's all he's doing. Now look, he's TPing back to the middle lane again. He's not even rotating or anything. I have yet to see him rotate the whole game at all. And come to think of it, in the last game, he didn't actually rotate much as well. The kills he got on the Enchantress was because he was there to pick up the runes, and Enchantress was there for the killing, and he just threw up the Sonic Wave. So I think Pentum has a very weak, he's not weak, he's actually doing well. He's winning the lane. He's just not a good player. He doesn't rotate enough.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, he doesn't rotate at all, so he has yet to rotate. And as you can see, Legit Harry is down here. Legit Harry has actually rotated several times, and Legit Harry is actually not here. Legit Harry is getting killed right now in the middle, and looks like he will be getting a kill right now. And X is the one that rotated into the lane to help him get a kill. Legit Harry has actually rotated down bottom to help kills, or at least help to try get kills. And Doppelganger is being used for Daven to just get out of this. Looks like they will be taking this T1 tower uncontested. At least unable to contest. No one is actually in any form to contest them. And the tower will go down very quickly. Beast Mode is actually pretty big right now. He is going to pick up his, he does have enough gold for his Blink Dagger, and that is going to be the downfall of all the supports.
Are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And he will pick up the Blink Dagger.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little bit of harassment. Daven actually ran right into it. Bristleback gets to deny the middle tower. And looks like up top, Legit Harry is coming in right here. The EMP goes off. Antichrist has no more mana, and this is going the other way around. Trying to get that kill. He needs to run away now. One more right click should be enough. The Force Staff goes in front, and one more right click will get the kill. Legit Harry secures that kill on Antichrist, and they will get the deny as well. And so 2 towers denied, and 1 tower down and 1 hero down. So not looking good for Pentum at all. Not a big lead yet, but so far all I can say is Oscar needs to get his shit together and actually start playing Dota.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And as you can see, he's really just not doing much. I actually think he has the lead over Invoker. He does have the lead over Invoker, but he's really just not doing much. The core comes in, only on 1 this time. A large amount of creep. He jumps in now and is trying to focus down on Beast Mode. He may be able to get that kill as well. Looks like the Dunk will be the one securing the kill. He's now trying to get a kill on Alphonic. The swap comes in, and the stun will be the one that secures the kill. 4GG still left alive right now, and he's probably going to be able to finish that. And that's more. That's slightly better. And Ice Bomb, Laguna Blade being shown up as well. Actually, Oscar gets really low. Daven as well. And so it's a 3 for 1. But looks like Oscar is going to pay with his life though. He's going to bottle himself up. And LSA will connect actually. And Tornado is not going to be available. Not going to be able to pop anything. So he actually picks up something. Not too sure what. Okay, just going to work towards an Aghanim Scepter. And Orchid Malevolence is completed on Oscar right now. And that was a much better fight from him, but once again he did not start the fight. As a Storm Spirit, you would be expected to have a lot more initiations, a lot more ganking. He just came in and finished people off. Antichrist was the one that started the fight. He did a really good core actually on a large amount of creeps. Looks like the push will continue. An Invoker, Legit Harry still working towards his Aghanim Scepter. And Sven is going into the Roshan with a DD actually. So he will be able to pick that Roshan up. And looks like we have a jump in right now. 4 stuff being used on Legit Harry Driveway. Tornado and EMP used up as well. Ghost Walk comes in. Finishes off the mana. And Alphonic somehow still alive on the back.
This ain't how I pictured it.
And another kill goes the way of Pentum. East mode, looks like East mode is going to be going to... no suspicion yet. East mode's getting really low though. And finally they will be able to get the Roshan. I'm not sure whether Oscar... Nope, he's not going to jump into this. He's not even going to try. East mode will blink out of it actually. Both parties are afraid. And we'll go back to the Father to heal up, and potentially with the Aegis he's probably going to try to push something. Dazzle is actually paused the game. Probably. This is actually a phone call. He has actually sold his... Wait, I think he's going to pick up an Ogre Club. Probably gonna pick up an Ogre Club and potentially break into a BKB. And once a BKB is out, Oscar is gonna have a really hard time dealing with Swen. We'll have a quick chit chat from both teams while waiting for someone to complete the phone call. Shahzadar, I believe, is the one on the phone. He actually has his medallion out and ready, so we'll take this quick time for GG getting close to his mechanism. Alphonic working towards a Pipe of Insight. He really loves that item. And Legit Harry working towards a Aghanim Scepter. Over on the other side we have Arcane Boots and Ravos trying to pick up the Ill Scepter right now. PL working towards his Diffuser Blade finally. And Urn of Shadow available on Anka Collie, and that's about all he has so far. Orchid Malevolence available on Oscar, not too much extra gold. And a Blink Dagger, and looks like he's working towards a Blade Mail. A lot of jobbing coming out of the map from both teams. Alright, looks like both teams are gonna be ready. And they will restart the game, so we're back. And yep, he will pick up an Ogre Club. Oop, access disconnected from the game. Alright, Axe is back. Antichrist. Looks like he may be able to get a jump right there. I'm not too sure what he's doing. Oh, the ice puff will actually miss, and a lot of skills being thrown out right there. Legit Harry will take the burn, but he will be able to just regen himself up, and he picks up a Blade of Blackguardy, so he's very close to his Aghanim Scepter right now, just about 1,000 gold away. One team wipe securing that. One team wipe is. That's an interesting double warding. Looks like they're going down for the T1 right now, so pushing on the bottom T1. And it looks like PBG is just gonna take the trade for the T2. They do have a glyph available. Now it's being popped. And 4 of them are just gonna trade the T2 for T1, and that's definitely beneficial for PBG, especially it's a mid T2 actually. Glyph fortification popped a little bit too early. Massive TB coming up, so we could be looking at a very big team fight right now. Antichrist gets burst down really quickly. EMP will finish that. Ramos gets down really low as well. Oscar comes in, and now he's being focused down. I'm trying to get Legit Harry killed, but not enough damage right now. Laguna Blade not available to be thrown out right there. And Alphonic gets a little bit too deep. The swap will bring him into complete. Now Ishka jumps in with a stun on 2. David gets burst down. And looks like David's actually still alive. Both of them gets really low. And that's 3 kills for nothing. All of them are really low. And the T2 will go down. Potentially even the T3. And it looks like they will start sieging on the T3. But fighting on a T3 this early game might be a little bit hard, especially when you're going up against a Storm. You will be able to jump in and out and just regen and come back in very quickly. And especially does not have a Beast Mode, does not have a BKB yet. Still pretty far away, but he is chipping a lot of damage out of it. Liquifire is really doing his job burning down on the T3 right now. Oscar's trying to delay this as much as possible. Antichrist jumps in on 2. Oscar comes in right now, but Ice Puff traps all 3 of them. Not being able to do much. Pyro goes down. Antichrist is being trapped right there, gets really low. Tornado comes in. I don't think that's enough. It's actually enough to kill him, man. Looks like the tower will be burned down. Denied by Oscar. Very well played from him. But that's about it. 4GG comes in. I'm not too sure why. The swap comes in. LSA does not connect, but it does not matter. Laguna Blade being dropped out, but Shadow Grave will save him. Eastbait comes in with the stun and the cleave, killing down all the support. One more right click and it will go down. It looks like Oscar is left here. May want to... Oh, does not actually have the mana to fight him. And looks like Beast Mode is in danger now. He's trying to run away, but he does have the Aegis. I don't think he actually cares. Actually, he does. He's still trying to stay alive. And Legit Harry is going to stay in here alone. Just trying to get himself earned back up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And looks like Oscar is just going to continue to try to delay this until the 2 supports comes back alive, but Beast Mode doesn't really care. He's just going to chip down the tower, and that's enough gold for him to complete BKB. Now the core on 3 this time. The dunk on Beast Mode will secure that kill. Legit Harry 4-stuffs himself up. 4GG trying to get out, but he will get dunked as well. And now Shahzada will be the second target. And now the stun comes in on David. He just trying to run away, swaps his back, and it looks like he's not going to be able to get away. He just gets finished down as well. And that will be a 3 kills for, well, 4 lane of Rax, I guess. A little bit of overextension, but they do get the lane of Rax. So that's a little bit better for coming up from Oscar. And to be fair, he's a very good player. He plays really well. The only problem is that he does not rotate early game, and I feel that has cost his team the early availability of the Storm Spirit going around killing things, and he didn't do that. He just stayed in mid. And personally, I feel some of the best players on Pentum's side is definitely the Antichrist. He had a really good game this game. He had a pretty good game last game as well on the Sand King. But he's an offlaner, and that's just so much he can do. And in general, Oscar actually is playing really well. He won his middle lane both games. The only problem with him is that I feel he does not rotate enough. But in general, the supports don't do much because in both games, their hard carry really was zoned out a lot. Alphonic manages to zone Daven out this game, and he managed to zone... now, okay, we have Oscar jumping in on Legit Harry right now. The stun needs to connect. He is silenced up, and he will be able to go down. Dominating streak for him. And it's actually out of mana. I'm actually surprised Beast Mode didn't try to be a little bit greedy and jump in for that. A little bit of denying of the wards coming in here and there. And no rune spawn. And I was saying this, both games the carry was just zoned out by Alphonic very, very well. The Undying really prevented the PA from farming anything. And this game I'm actually quite surprised how the Bristleback is able to zone out the Phantom Lancer, considering he had a Lina and a Vengeful Spirit there with him. It looks like it jumps forward. The LSA will connect. Surprisingly, no Stormbolt. MOM being used to try to chase up with him, and looks like he's just gonna back away. Blink is available. The stun will connect on Antichrist. He's trying to finish him up right now. The call comes in a little bit too late. BKB a little bit too late as well. And I'm not sure what Beast Mode is doing there. He's just standing there, but the Hornet will get burst down actually. Mechanism being popped by 4GG. Pyro drop on the ground. The swap used. I'm not too sure what the swap was for, but a swap was used. So there you go. And the 4 players coming in to save the Lina. Well, they saved the Lina, but the 4 of them died. This is probably another lane of Rex. Or at least the T2 and the T3. 40 seconds on the sideline for Storm Spirit. And Oscar going for the BKB. And this time that's a very essential item after the Orchid Malevolence. And it's really weird because he went for the Orchid Malevolence this game, but he didn't actually go around ganking with the Orchid Malevolence, which is pretty sad. He got his Orchid pretty early in the game. And another problem with them was that they did not gank Beast Mode enough. They actually didn't gank him at all. Both times he died once in the middle lane, and he died, I don't remember where's the second time he died, but I know he died once in the middle lane, and that's about it. And he has 12 kills to his name. And PBG only has 15 kills. He was involved with 80% of the kills. That's almost like Alphonic last game. Alphonic was involved with almost every kill last game. This time it's Beast Mode. So Roshan is about to spawn, and they will scout it out. No, yes, they will scout it out. And it's being pinged out by 4GG. They want to take the Roshan really, really quickly. Alphonic's trying to farm a little bit, trying to complete. I'm not too sure what he's gonna do. Okay, looks like he's going for the pipe up inside first before the Crimson Guard. And we'll see what's gonna happen now. Beast Mode's actually full on HP. I'm not too sure why he's going home. Okay, he's just going home to pick up the item. He does have a Crystal Lace, so that will be a major item. Daven gets focused down. Doppelganger being used to get away. And X may be able to get a good call right now. He gets a call on 2, but not really in a good position. BKB being popped up by Oscar. He will be able to stay alive much longer this time, but not able to do much as well. Antichrist gets focused down. He needs to jump away. Now Oscar just trying to stay alive. Not enough HP to really sustain this fight anymore. The stun comes in Alphonic. The swap comes in, so the stun will only connect on Uncle Coley. He will go down once again. And this time with the pipe, Oscar is forced to back away. He has to wait for the pipe to go down, and the crit comes in. The LSA connects on 2, but Oscar gets trapped down as well. One more right click, not sufficient. Able to bottle himself up alive. He is trying to stay alive, but the Sunstrike will miss as well. And he goes back home and just bottle up. And I'm not too sure what they're gonna do. Rotate down to the bottom lane and try to get a bottom tower, or just go for the T4. It looks like they're just going for the T4, just clearing all the structures on the side. And he's gonna come in right now, try to focus on 4GG. Just want to try to get away. The Ice Puff does not connect on him though. Just managed to get away. Dodges the Sentry, but the Cold Snap now connects. He could be in danger. And EMP dropped down. David now in danger. Does not have, actually has enough mana for Doppelganger. And they will go for the T3 down bottom. And the core this time on 4, doing a lot of damage right here. This could be the time they were waiting for. But Antichrist gets burst down really low. Needs to get the dunk off. Will not be able to do so. Shahzad still keeping everyone alive. The Mechanism keeping Shahzad alive right now. They did manage to get Oscar down. Uncle Coley trying to run away right now. LSA, no LSA actually. Vengeful Spirit will go down. GG is being caught by Oscar. And PBG will take the game 2-0, and they will get 2 points out of the first week of Season 8. And congratulations to them, very well played to both teams. And we will see you next week or whenever I have a game. Actually, I will probably have a game this Sunday with UGC Asia Iron League. And I will see you then. Once again, my name is Bossy Tofu. You can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch TV, Facebook, all those kind of things. My username's on the top right corner of the screen if you're on Twitch TV. And I will see you next time you watch my stream.